Hello, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name's Emma. I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield and these are my daily-ish vlogs. And today is day 6 from my COVID sickbed. If you have seen my community channel or been on my Patreon, you'll know that I have finally caught COVID 4 years after avoiding it for so long. I avoided it for so long. Anyway, it finally caught up with me. And my goodness, I have felt the worst that I felt in a very long time. So yeah, day 6 of COVID for me. I'm actually feeling a bit more like a human being today. It's, I'm sure everyone in the world has had COVID apart from me by now. So you all know what it feels like. But for me, the first night was really bad. That felt like a make or break night. I had like fever dreams and it was so instantly awful. So Andy had a couple of positive tests for COVID, but he'd been wearing a mask, I'd been wearing a mask. We'd been cleaning up and all that kind of stuff, and I hadn't got it for a few days. So I'd been tested negative, not feeling ill at all, and then all of a sudden, like, I think it was 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock, something like that, bam! I came over all shivers, cold and hot. My hands went bright white. Uncontrollable shivers, pains in my head. This isn't going to be a downer video. I'm just, it's like therapy. I just need to talk. Yeah, so that was the worst night. That night I had fever dreams and I felt like I was in this swirling mass of black smoke and there was a battle going on, and if I could get through that battle, then I would be okay. And that was the worst night so far. But then every day's brought new symptoms. So, the last couple of days I've had such sore throat that I couldn't swallow properly. That seems to have gone so far. It's left a croaky voice. Yesterday, I got my appetite back, which was great. I had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, and then I'm glad I had those, actually. I'm really glad I had those, because about an hour after that, I lost my sense of smell and my sense of taste. So at least I got some food in before it. It's funny, actually. So I can't smell anything. And I've had this before when I've had flu in the past. I did lose my sense of smell and it did come back. And I remember, I was a teaching assistant at the time, and I remember, I mean, you don't realise how much you love your sense of smell until it's gone. Because I remember sitting in the staff room at work, ages after I got better, and all of a sudden I could smell the carpet. Which you wouldn't think you'd want to smell a staff room carpet, would you? But yeah, I could smell the carpet and it was amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that time. Hopefully it all comes back. I know there are some people out there who it hasn't. So, I mean, don't give me horror stories. I don't need them at this point. But yeah, so my sense of smell's gone completely. But my taste is weird. Some things I can't taste, and then some things I can taste. I don't know. Like, so my oat milk in coffee, I can't taste the coffee, but I can taste the creaminess of the oat milk, not necessarily the oat milk. And when I've put like throat sweets in, I can't really taste the flavour of them, but I can taste I'm aware of the mentholy bits. So I mean, that hasn't completely gone. So yeah, but I feel like I can't sit in bed. I could sit in bed all day if I wanted to, but I don't want to sit in bed today. Like, I've been quite happily recuperating for the last few days, but now I think my brain needs a change of scene. So I'm going to go and have a shower, and I'm going to just dabble in the studio. I'm going to play around. I am not one of those people who pushes myself when I'm ill. It's more boredom. I just want to blob some colour around. I want to blob some paint around. Art makes me feel good. So I'll do that. Maybe I'll work on my iPad, or maybe I'll work in my big sketchbook. I'll maybe do that thing that we do when when I'm wanting to practice. If you see me before, you'll know. sometimes I get my big sketchbook out and I choose one of my little ornaments that I've bought specifically for this purpose and draw those. Actually, the more I'm talking, the more I don't feel well. So I am going to stop talking and just going to bring you along for the day. Let's see what happens. I don't know if a shower's made me feel better or worse, but I needed it. I'm assuming I was smelly. I can't really smell it myself. Breakfast, that's next on the agenda. Being ill has really messed up my timelines. So there's been a few competitions on my radar. Not all of them I wanted to enter, but one of them I did. And the closing date is... what day is it today? Not tomorrow, but the day after. So by the time this goes live, there'll be enough time, there'll be like one day for you to enter. So this competition closes on the 31st of May. So assuming you watch it when it comes out and you're not watching 10 years in the future. 31st of May 2024 is when this competition closes. It's the Walker Books Picture This competition. I kind of wanted to get involved in it, but being ill, this is the first day that I've actually had any kind of inkling of being bothered about doing anything other than just sitting and watching telly. So I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do this. No, I do have the time. I don't know if I have the energy to do it, but that might just be a good reason to do it, if that makes sense. I'm not saying push through when you're feeling ill. If you feel ill, you feel ill. But I'm kind of not feeling so bad that I just want to curl up into a ball. And I'm not feeling like I am feeling perfect and therefore I feel like I have to produce something amazing. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm kind of in that in-between stage. I'm kind of feeling like, well, give it a go. And if nothing turns out the way I want it to, it's because I'm ill. Rather than because, I haven't given myself enough time or anything like that. Like, psychologically, this might be quite a good time to actually sit down with my iPad and try and do something. So basically what they're looking for is 3 images that tell a story. There can be an existing story or there can be your own story. The only proviso is you've got to be not published. And I think it's just for UK. Yeah, United Kingdom and Ireland. Have a look. Go and have a look at the terms and conditions yourself. It's a UK and Ireland competition. I don't know if you need to be in the UK and Ireland to enter it. I don't actually know if there's an entry price. Let's have a look. So it's not asking for any kind of payment on the application form, so I'm assuming it's free to enter. It doesn't actually say anything about money anywhere that I can find, so I don't know, I might give it a go. If nothing else, it'll be good prompting for me to do some drawing. Oh, it's nice being back in this room. So yeah, I'm going to set you up. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing, but you can be with me when I'm doing it. You can be like Rolly. You can be my studio buddy, just sitting with us, doing some work. And you might also be interested that it says here that the final selection will be published in an international catalogue and presented to several leading picture book publishing houses at the Bologna Children's Book Fair in 2025. So your work could get commissioned. So yeah, it's always good. If you hadn't heard of this before, before I'm mentioning it, and you would like to be kind of kept in the loop about competitions and stuff like this, like illustration competitions and opportunities, you can follow me for free over on Patreon, and whenever I hear about something like this, I share it in that folder I've just shown you before, that competitions and opportunities folder, and that is available for free. I don't think things like that should be gate kept, but you can follow me for free if you want to. You don't have to follow me for free to access that. I've made that free to access, but if you want to receive updates, I think if you follow me for free, you'll get an update whenever I give free content. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of thing and you don't want to miss out, then it might be worth signing up to on Patreon for free, or on any tier. I mean, if you selected a paid tier as well, it would definitely do the same thing. It would notify you, but no obligation for that. So yeah, that might keep them on your radar a little bit. So that is an option for you. But I'm gonna just plop some ideas down from an idea that I've had previously that is in my portfolio. If nothing else, it might just create some portfolio work for me. So let's do that. Well, I am as surprised as anybody that I've actually got one image that I'm quite happy with there. If nothing else, it's going to go on my portfolio. But halfway through, so basically I was using images from a sketchbook I did ages ago, which kind of developed into a book idea in my head, which is like a wordless book at the moment. And I was sticking to, like, I've worked up a few images of that in the past, and initially I was sticking to those kind of formats and laying out, and it just wasn't doing it for me. So I thought, well, if nothing else, today I'm going to just play with trying some different like layouts and how else could this look, and tell you, take a step back from your work, because that has given me an image that I am so happy with. And if nothing else, like I say, it's going to go on my portfolio at some point. But yeah, I am pleased with that. I may go and have some dinner and come back to this. I do have tomorrow to work on it as well, which is a nice little bonus day, because I thought it was due in tomorrow, but I think the closing date's the day after. So I'm going to work on it, and I'm probably going to enter if I finish in time. I'm going to enter, and if not, I'm going to have some lovely pictures from my portfolio. So it's all worked out well. Not that this is me condoning you working when you're poorly. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got to look after yourself. It's just mentally I was in the right kind of place just to want to do something else. I just wanted to do anything else. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here because, as you can probably tell, I'm having trouble talking. But yeah, it's been nice getting back and talking to you. It's been nice touching base. It's been nice also talking about competitions and getting my head thinking about something else other than just being ill. So I hope it's been an okay video for you. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film in the next couple of days. If I'm feeling all right, I'll bring you along. If not, I will not be filming. But, you know, stay tuned. I don't even know at this point. So, yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, take care of yourselves out there, and don't forget to wash your hands, everyone, because COVID's not very nice. Not very nice at all. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. So until the next one, bye.